All right.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Two Dumb Yinzers. This is episode 89. 89. How was your weekend, Michael?
Oh, my weekend was amazing.
A lot of good stuff, man. What'd you do?
Oh God, Saturday the kid and I went over to a little party, little get together. So that was fun. It was fun.
A little kegger.
Nah, I wasn't a kegger. Just a nice little get together. It was nice. It was fun. There were like chickens there, so my kid loved the chickens and the goats. He had a blast. I had a
Without the
blast
alcohol, but with the chickens.
without the alcohol, but with the chickens, and that actually made it better.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because I only had two beers, so that was good. Because if I had any more, I would have turned it into a kegger. I would have been like a clown and just embarrassed myself in front of everyone. And when you're meeting new people, you don't want to be that guy right away. Exactly. I did not want that going on. I didn't have my clown horn with me, so
But that's kind of like your thing. You show up and you're like the circus clown at the party.
yeah. Yeah, I was, but my kid took over for that. He was the star of the show. That was great. Let the extrovert do his thing, and I'll just sit back and watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a good weekend.
Oh,
Nice
that's
and real,
cool.
nice and relaxing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I had to brave Walmart twice yesterday. I'm never doing that again. Twice in one day. My psyche is still damaged. It's gonna take
I haven't
years.
been to Walmart in probably about 10 years, man.
Oh God, you're so lucky. There's just so many people, and like people are so stupid. And like you got like the mother yelling at the daughter because the mother entrusted her teenage daughter with like her credit card or something, and the
Right.
daughter dropped it. I don't know what it was, but like, why the hell would you trust your daughter with this? You know her. You said I knew this would happen. Like, well, if you knew what was going to happen, why'd you do it? This is on you, not her. You
Yeah.
raised her,
Right.
not it's all on you. And it was a shit show, and I loved every second of it, but I hated every just being there. Yes, I
Yeah,
hate
no,
people.
I do too. I absolutely hate going to Walmart, and like I said, I haven't been there probably about 10 years because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's a shit show, man.
It is, but it was good. Yeah, I helped my mom buy a TV for my dad. Then I had to go back out and buy a new TV stand because the new TV is bigger than the old stand. It was a whole thing.
Okay.
Then I had to build. I just wanted a nice, relaxing day yesterday, but turned out I had to build stuff. But that was fun though.
Yeah, yeah, man. Doing
Yeah,
stuff that you don't want to do is always a blast.
yeah, but it's for the parents, so they're cool. They're they're
Yeah,
they're straight homies.
yeah, you kind of got to,
You got to for them.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
Um, hey, Mike, uh, all right, you know how yesterday was Father's Day.
yes, yeah.
I got a interesting text message from somebody I think that you remember. Do you recall in season one, Mike, in season
Mm-hmm.
one, the guest that we had come in that was loaded off her ass?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Now, if you recall, the last time we seen her, she left. She was pissed. She didn't want to ever talk to us again.
Mm-hmm.
She walked home from the studio we were at. It was just this whole thing. So yesterday morning, about 20 to 7 in the morning, that guest texted me Happy Father's Day. Now, this is the first time that I've heard from this
Yeah.
person ever since,
Yeah. Yeah.
season one.
Hey, that's were they good messages?
Yeah, they were nice messages.
Good. Good.
Kind of, I mean, it was crazy because, I mean, it was the last person that I expected to be hearing from.
Exactly. Yeah.
But
Maybe
it was nice to hear from her,
that's
I guess.
good.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Maybe time really does heal all wounds.
yeah, I mean, the thing is, I mean, after a year, I wouldn't really expect anybody to bring up the
Yeah.
show. But you know what? She didn't say, she didn't mention the show at all. She didn't mention any bad ties. She didn't mention,
Yeah.
anything like that. She didn't
That's good.
mention. But it was bizarre. It was bizarre. I didn't
Yeah.
know what to make of it at first. I thought it was the wrong, I didn't at first. I didn't think it was the person that was texting me.
Yeah.
Texting me. And
Yeah.
I'm looking at the name. And I'm thinking, really?
Really? Like after all this time, but hey, that's cool. That's nice. It was nice.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, no, it was nice. You know, I don't know.
Are you paranoid now?
Well, I am a little bit. Mike, we got big stuff going on this week, man. We got a busy week, man.
Oh God.
Yes.
Oh no.
Well, like we were talking last week. The
yeah. You have a guest on?
Yes, we got a guest coming on tomorrow. She was actually another one from our first season. To be honest, she was the girl that won the tattoo. I don't know if you remember that. She came on and played a game and won a tattoo. Well, apparently now she's doing phenomenal with TikTok videos. And I mean, when I say phenomenal, I mean there's an M after the numbers. You know what I mean? And she will be on tomorrow. She's gonna come on and talk to us, and we're gonna give her our advice and everything that we can do to help propel her into fame.
Because that's what we're good. We're great at giving advice. Are we great at following our own advice? No. Never.
Exactly.
This is why, coaches coach, players play, and that's why we coach.
Yes. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
It is going to be fun.
I don't know if you recall, she's a very good-looking girl, so I'm excited. I might do something with this bush here at some point today, so I could be ready for the big interview tomorrow.
Oh God, I'm showing up with my same old schlubby self. I am who I am. I'm like Popeye. I am who I am. That's all that I am.
I be who I be.
Exactly. Popeye had life figured out.
Yeah, except for that ugly ass olive oil.
Hey, he found someone who loved him for him, and and then he had the dude give him cheeseburgers all the time or something. I don't know. He had a good relationship. Popeye had life figured out. That's all I'm saying.
Wimpy, the hamburger guy.
Wimpy was the hamburger guy. Wimpy had life figured out too. He just wanted some burgers.
Yes. I have a little clip here from last season from when Casey had won. Let me see if I'm able to pull it up here or not.
Oh God. Ryan's attempting technology.
Yeah, that wasn't it.
Yeah, that was not it. That's something we'll get copyrighted for. Good thing we cut it. Good thing we cut that off quick. Sorry, M. Please don't send your lawyers after us.
Literally off like a half a second.
That's going to be enough. We're going to get flagged, blackballed from Facebook or our YouTube. We're done.
I had it somewhere here. I don't know.
Oh man.
Maybe throughout the show I'll be able to pull it up. But
see, you're supposed to be the professional one, and this is what we get. This is what we get.
I know. I'm so pissed off myself. But I do have a clip, and I swear I do have it here. But anyway, she's coming in tomorrow. We're going to talk about her TikTok success, man.
Yes.
She's just doing banging stuff, man. And I'm super excited for her. And you know what? It'd be great. I don't know the logistics on what people could ultimately do in that area. I mean, is there a way that she could ultimately make a lot of money? I mean, somebody's making money.
Oh yeah. There's
what is it that she needs to do, Mike, to
I don't know the logistics of, but like I just know eventually you can start making money off it. You become monetized. You kind of like how on YouTube and stuff, you have to meet certain metrics, and once you do, you apply for monetization. And once you start getting the views and stuff, you start making money.
Yeah, so I'm so excited, man. I'm really excited. I can't wait to drill her a little bit. I want to see if she got that tattoo that she won last year. So there's a lot of things I want to talk to her about. And she'll be on tomorrow. Tomorrow's show, Tuesday's show. I'm sorry.
I was going to say we can get her advice on it. We can set up our own TikTok. We can be rivals.
Or we could somehow talk her into wearing one of our shirts on one of our videos. Like when 1 million people were.
Yeah, exactly. That'll be the one that does like 5 views.
Yeah, right. She'll never talk to us again.
No, she'll be like, these guys just brought me down.
Yeah. So Mike, another thing I want to talk about. Remember last week I was telling you about the hot dog chili from Newcastle?
Yes. Yes.
Well, I found out over the weekend. That the hot dog capital of the world. You get this? The hot dog capital of the world is no other than Newcastle, Pennsylvania.
What?
I
Who'd
don't
have
know what
thought?
that means. I don't know, where that came
Yeah.
from, who goes by that. But Newcastle, if you type in right now in your search engine, type in what is the hot dog capital of in America, the answer will come up as Newcastle, Pennsylvania.
This is wild.
Did it come up?
Oh, if I knew how to spell. Newcastle. Wow. And the fireworks capital of America.
Yes. So
who would have
two
thought
things that I
little
didn't know.
Newcastle? Yeah. Little Newcastle. Who'd have thought?
Yes.
That is nuts.
Yeah, I like I said, I mean, it was such a surprise. And you figure, being from around here, you might have heard this at some point, but
Yeah.
I've never heard this.
Me either. That's wild. Congratulations, Newcastle.
Yes.
You got fireworks and hot dogs, man. They're like
fireworks and hot dogs.
They're like mini 4th of July. All wrapped into one. Right there. Boom. I'll be celebrating that shit every day. I'll be letting fireworks off every day. Cops be calling on me like, hey man, I'm just celebrating the town. Why do you hate the town?
You're right.
Bastards. It's my town.
So another thing, Mike, speaking of hot dogs, I was wondering something the other day. Do you ever wonder why the male testicles are so fucking sensitive? There was this footage I seen. It was a guy for the Brewers, Milwaukee Brewers. He's in the outfield. He went to field this ball, and the ball bounced up and hit him right in the nuts when he was, right when it got to him. And the guy obviously in pain. He bent over still with the ball in his hand before he could even throw it. And it just makes you wonder, what the fuck, you know what I mean? What kind of cruel hoax is that shit? Because it's like it's organs that are placed on the outside of your body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like they should be like organs, with the exception of your skin, all are on the inside of your body and are protected by your body. Then you have these two random danglers.
Yeah.
They're out there and they're so sensitive. What the fuck's up with that, man?
Right. Yeah. You think they would be, tucked up inside and safe.
Yeah.
Where they, but that's not fair. I did look like why they're so sensitive. There's so many nerve endings down there. That's just what, says, but yeah, they should not be dangling like that. They should be up inside and safe.
It just feels like every, like I said, like every other organ that we have. It would be
it would look kind of weird the wang just hanging there, nothing hanging out with them. Because it's like
a whole we didn't know any better.
That's true. If we didn't know any better, that'd just be normal.
We just automatically assume that's the way it is, and we got to deal with it.
Yeah.
But so that's a couple of questions that I had for the week. And how about yourself? You got any good stuff, man? Any good things to talk about? Because I have nothing.
I got nothing either, other than God, I really have nothing. Okay, I do have something. It's going to border on politics here. Like, Biden fell off his bike, which that was funny because he didn't get his foot out in time.
Yeah.
But like, wouldn't it be like everyone should always be able to make fun of the president, whether you voted for them or not? But now, like, it seems like in the past 30 years, you can't anymore. If you make fun of them, it's like, oh, you support the other side. It's like, no, this is just, it's something funny that happened. Everyone's going to laugh at it. So whether you choose to be, mean spirited with it or just funny with it, because it's funny,
Right.
Trump couldn't hold the water he needed two hands to hold it. Biden fell off his bike. Bush fell off a Segway. Obama wore a tan suit. This is stuff you should laugh at, not take seriously. That's like that's the fun part of being able to make fun.
White guys. Now, white guys generally aren't that
that cool.
We're kind of clumsy anyway.
We are clumsy, yeah.
So I mean, you got these old white guys falling off of bikes, falling down up the stairs, doing this. I mean, is it any surprise, really?
Yeah, you should just be laughing at it. It's funny stuff. Then it becomes like a whole litmus test of like, you're this or that. Like, no, it's funny. When someone in power falls, I don't care. It could be shit, man. My boss falls at work. That's some funny ass shit. I'm gonna laugh at the person who above me the food chain. And the higher they go up, the funnier it becomes. I'm not gonna like, one of the people at work falls, I'm not, yeah, I'll probably laugh at them, but I'm not laugh as hard as like if the boss falls or if I fall, they laugh at me. That's what you're supposed to do. The people higher up, you laugh at them. You ridicule them. That's what you're supposed to do. Even if they're your friend or not, you'll laugh at them.
And
that's all I had.
Especially being a president, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole point. Like Gerald Ford, man, laughing at it. Like, come on, W choked on a pretzel.
Yeah.
Come on now. Yeah, how can you not laugh at shit like that? It's great. Like when
some of this stuff is so
like when Trump ran up the steps, he had toilet paper on his shoe. I'm sorry, if you voted for him, why you should be able to laugh at that. Like when Biden was walking up the steps, running up, he missed a step because he was trying to be the cool and do the double step. Right. He fell. That shit's funny. All that shit's funny. It's funny. I think it's great.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I just, like I said, this was a thing when I was growing up. Even, when you're watching TV and you're watching the late night show, this is what the comedians joked about. They joked about Bill Clinton. They joked about, George Bush Sr. They joked, this is what people do. And, for people to get pissed off, that's part of the problem. Yeah. People got to really lighten up.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny stuff. Like when W was dodging that shoe the guy threw at him, he was all bobbing and weaving and shit, man. He had his head on a swivel. Yeah, come on, that's some good shit.
What a bizarre time that was.
That was great. I think he enjoyed it. I think he was waiting for the guy to throw the shoe again. Well, I tell you what also is very good. Like, how I told you a couple episodes ago, I found that like that legal cannabis stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I went back and I bought some more and I found out they have a rewards program. I'm like, sign me up. I want free stuff. I want my points.
They got free like cannabis, stuff like that.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, you might get like free stuff or like like percent off your order or some shit. I don't know, but hell yeah. And these little things are awesome. I take 2 gummies and I'm flying high. It's legal. It's great. I love it. I don't need my medical card. They even have like the little pens and stuff. So I bought the Pineapple Express one.
Okay.
Hey, I had myself a little party last night. I felt good.
Hey, that's the good stuff too, right?
Oh, yeah, it's the knockoff good stuff, and it's great. I love it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all I got.
Michael, we got all kind of stuff here, Mike. All right, I'm going to quit pissing around. I'm over pissing around. I had things set up, and then I fucked it up because I was doing something different.
Then you got in your own head. Yep, I know how it is. I'm the same way.
So here we go. Over the weekend, the Pittsburgh Pirates, they played a 3-game set and against the San Francisco Giants. I'm sorry. They lost Friday night. They lost Friday night 2-0. Saturday night, they lost 7-5. But yesterday, Mike, big game. The Pittsburgh Pirates ended up pulling it out. They went 4-3. Now, Jack Sawinski, I don't know if you heard about this guy. This rookie hits 3 home runs. He hits 3 home runs in the game yesterday, and one of them being the walk-off jack to win the game.
Yeah.
I think it's awfully premature to say this might be the big turnaround that the Pirates are looking for, but that's a really good sign with this Jack Sawinski.
I'm glad you brought that up because I was actually reading all of this on Twitter. I finally got caught up.
Right.
And like you said, that you're jokingly saying, hey, this could be the turning point.
Right.
Pirates Twitter is all ablaze that this is what they needed. That one win, out of a 3-game set and the way they won it. And this dude hitting 3 jacks. Look out, Bucko Fever. They have the best. They're going to be the best team in Pittsburgh in the next 3 to 5 years, is what I read. They're going to be more successful than the Penguins and the Pirates. Yeah. So Bucko Fever, baby. Bucko Fever is taking over the town again after going 1-2 against your San Francisco Giants.
Well, I think that, now, I mean, we got Sawinski, smacking the ball over Pittsburgh. Then you got O'Neal Cruz coming up from obviously the shortstop, the
Yep.
star shortstop of the minors coming up, and he'll be playing with the Pirates tonight. So maybe, that's what the Pirates are doing. They're they gave all the other teams a head start this year.
Yeah. They wanted to make it fair. It's like when Lemieux missed 24 games and won the scoring title. He just wanted to he didn't really have cancer or back problems, whatever it was at the time. He was just like, hey, I'm going to give the league a chance. And then I'm just going to lap everyone at the end.
Yeah.
That's what the Buccos are doing. Like, they're like, hey, we really don't suck. We're just sandbagging. And now look out. Here we go. They're going to win the next 45 games in a row.
Well, it starts tonight. The Cubs come to town for a 4-game set. You got to start within the division. If you can start winning these games in the division, I guess that's what counts, because, you play division teams a million times a season.
Yeah. Well, like I said,
they got to start tonight against the Cubbies.
Mm-hmm.
And that could be the beginning. That could be the beginning.
Like I said, they're winning the next 45 in a row. Look out. Bucko fever.
Yes.
Look out, step aside, monkeypox. Here comes Bucko fever.
The Pittsburgh Maulers, they finish up their nightmare of inaugural season here. 1-9. They finished up 1-9. They were 1-8 going into their game against the Michigan Panthers over the weekend. And the Michigan Panthers spanked the Pittsburgh Maulers. I don't have the score in front of me, but here's the interesting story about this.
Yeah.
On top of being the laughing stock in the USFL with the chicken salad story, with the dude getting his teeth knocked out on a play. Here's the kicker. This is great. This is great. They played. Now they put these two teams, because they were both 1-8 going into the last game of the season. So they put it like this: the winner of these two teams, who's the worst two teams in the league, the winner gets the number 1 draft pick in the next draft coming up.
I love it.
And the Maulers blow it. So the Michigan Panthers, they will get the number 1 pick. Maulers will get the number 2, but this team can't even get that right.
Right. I love it. It was
and it ain't like you're playing an undefeated team. You're playing a team that has the same record as you.
Yep. I love how the league put it to protect against tanking. We're going to make it, the winner actually gets the first overall pick. I love it. And the Maulers can't even get tanking right. Like you said, they've done everything wrong this year. I don't know why their very first public relations move was to publicly tweet the video of them firing the guy because he ate pizza. Then he said the dude getting his teeth knocked out. Now this, it's great. It's great. They fit right in with the Pirates.
It's a joke. Yeah, exactly.
It's beautiful. Exactly. I love it.
It's a joke. I mean,
it's great.
You just don't, you can't understand how you have the same talent level.
Yeah,
across all these teams, because they're USFL. These guys that play in this league aren't good enough to be in the NFL.
Yeah,
you would think one team becomes so inferior compared to everybody else.
That right there has to be with coaching.
Yeah,
that is. Yeah, you feel it like when you have like that talent level, and it's coaching at that point, because you can only get so much. The guy's talent level's only so much. So right. At that point, that's coaching. If Gene Hackman can turn a team around, led by Keanu Reeves at quarterback, this guy should be able to lead the Pittsburgh Maulers should be able to do a whole hell of a lot better.
Exactly.
Replacements reference, everyone. Terrible movie, but watch it. It's great. It's so bad, it's good.
Yes. Let's see, more sports news, Mike. Your Tampa Bay Lightning dropped the ball the other night. They took that big loss that we were talking about last week I kind of thought that, the Tampa Bay was going to be on the winning side of that particular score. However, they take the 7-0 loss. The Broncos over the Buccaneers, 7-0.
That's what it's.
Game
that's what
3
it felt
tonight
like
at Tampa Bay. Is there going to be some kind of turnaround, or is Colorado just going to come into Florida and steal the show?
I don't know, because I kind of want to say, Tampa, they've been in this position before. Last round they were down 2-0.
Right.
But those games were a lot closer. Both games were a lot closer. Of course, though, I did say, look out, there probably will be this outlier game of big score. We had it now. Is it going to be the momentum swing that's going to, carry Colorado to win the next 2 out of 3? Or is this going to wake Tampa Bay up to go on a big win streak? Because they're going to have to win the next 4. They're going to have to win 4 out of what? 4 out of 5? Yeah, 4 out of 5.
Yeah, and
they can do it. They can do it. They proved it last round. But I think this might be too big of a hill to climb for them.
Yeah, Tampa. I mean, Colorado's really good, man.
Yeah.
I think Tampa Bay, they finally met their match.
Mm-hmm.
Whether they ultimately lose or not, I don't know, but it's going to be a hell of a series. And what? Yeah. I think that, if Colorado goes down there and wins this game, you're going to have to win 4 in a row against a team you haven't beat.
I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't either, but I love it. I love it. I love it. There's nothing more I want to see than this team lose. Maybe they hit the brick wall and can't get it done. That would be fantastic.
Not going to lie, it would be kind of nice to see Colorado win to stop Tampa from doing their, back-to-back. But either way, this is going to be, it's still going to shape up to be a great series. Even if they lose 4 games to none, you're just going to, just for Tampa to get back-to-back appearances in the Cup Finals is amazing. That's, that's hard to do. So, even if they lose, they still accomplish something that other teams haven't done in the salary cap era. So that kind of gives them, a one-up on the Penguins, but I don't know overall in the cap era if they're the better team or not. It's I don't know. It's fun to watch Tampa Bay play. That's all I'm saying.
It's it's fun to see the Washington Capitals not in there.
Yes.
That was one of the most agonizing Stanley Cups I had to watch, because you just knew they were going to win it. They were hot. They were running on all cylinders. Ovi, Oshie, because that's all. I mean, this whole team, they was ready to win, and you knew they were going to win. So I'm glad that's over with.
Yeah,
I'll take Tampa Bay over Washington, but I really don't want Tampa Bay to win.
Yeah, I to see a team win, I'd rather have them over Washington, just because we play Washington all the time. They're one of our biggest rivals.
Yeah, right.
Tampa's Tampa. Like to me, they're that non-threatening franchise. In the overall grand scheme of things, to me, they're not. There's not that history of hatred and rivalries. We played them that one year in the playoffs, and we like Game 7. We were able to get them on the. They had that first goal, and we were able to challenge getting called for offsides.
Yeah,
that's really like the only big quote unquote controversy between the two teams. But there's nothing there. There's no drama between them. So
the one thing I specifically remember about one of those runs against Tampa Bay in our 2 Stanley Cup runs was, do you recall that series against Tampa Bay? How many times there was the delay of game penalties? It was when they kept hitting the puck over the glass. Remember, they did like 3 times in a row. We did it, and then Tampa came back up the ice and they did it, and then we had the puck back, and then we did it.
Yeah,
I've never seen it like bang 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 like that before.
No, it's that's why sports are just great, because you watch enough of it, you're going to see something you've never seen before.
Yeah,
I've been watching hockey since the first Cup run that I remember watching, and I've never seen anything like that. And when I say the first Cup run, I mean, Yuri Herdina skating on a line with Jaromir Jagr.
Yeah. I remember the Cup run, man. I was doing the same exact thing you were. And it's kind of coincidental, because I really found that time to be time that I spent with my dad a lot, because I was a young teenager, and it was really the first Pittsburgh team in my life that I was acknowledging sports that won a championship. So that brings back great memories for me.
Oh yeah,
this time of year Father's Day. You know, there was
Yep.
definitely it left an impression.
Yeah, me too. Because I remember like those games would always be on in the background, but then we would watch them and stuff. But it was like that 90 91 season, something magical happened to where every night we were making sure we were up watching those games.
Yeah,
And I remember being
absolutely.
able to stay up to watch the cup wins and stuff.
But you
Great.
can figure we were involved in the very first one. You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
wasn't like the Steelers that won all these Super Bowls.
Yeah,
In
we
the
never,
70s, the
yeah.
Pirates won the World Series. We were experiencing with our parents and with
Yeah.
whoever was watching it the history.
Yeah. Yeah, because like my dad watched the Penguins for when they were founded, and they sucked for all these years, and then boom, it was like that perfect time.
Yeah. Boy, was it a lot of fun, you know?
God, I just remember like the players celebrating with Mike Lang and Staggerwald because they've been with the team for so long through the ups and downs. Like
Yeah.
they were giving them like the beer bass and the champagne bass. It's like I've never seen that before or since, with like the local announcers being part of the celebration.
Do you recall the second cup when it was because I remember this because Brian Trottier came over for the second run, and he was the older guy. He had all the experience. He was in the Cup Finals with the Islanders.
Yep.
Quite a few times, I think. And he was just like this big kid. And what I really remembered about him during the celebration was they did the celebration, the parade, and it ended up at inside of Three River Stadium, which it had been raining and they had the tarp on the field.
Yep.
And just like a little kid, Brian Trottier would run and slide like it was a slip and slide. And I think he even took the cup one time and he slid. And you know what I mean? As a young kid being into sports, especially being from our hometown, it was just an amazing memory.
That was great. Yeah, I still remember that to this day. Every time I think of a Stanley Cup celebration, I'm like, all right, who's going to be the, like you said, the big kid and do something goofy?
Yeah.
Like I remember reading stories like it ended up in the bottom of Lemieux swimming pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And like then after that story came out, that someone started to follow the Stanley Cup around, so that stuff would never happen again.
Yeah, that creepy guy with the blonde hair.
And just follows the cup around. That would be a job. I'd love to have that
white
job.
Gloves, that blonde hair. He looks like he looks like that guy from England, that Boris Johnson. I think Boris Johnson's doing
Poor guy.
The Cleveland Browns seeking their first new stadium since returning to the NFL in 1999. They are done with the house that Big Ben built, and they want to build a stadium in Cleveland downtown.
You know what? F them. Let them move again.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be great for that fan base again.
Yeah, they need something. They need something. But you know what? Remember after the 2001 came and we opened up Heinz Field, and it just, sometimes that opens up things and people start playing better. People start producing. People start working better. Maybe they could, if they do this, they could use it to their advantage.
You would, like a normal team would, but this is the Browns we're talking about. They've been picking in the top. They picked in the top half of the draft for so many years. They still only have a handful of winning seasons, so I don't see it. This is the Browns. Come on, man. Their owner listened to a homeless guy to pick Johnny Manziel.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I just can't get over the level of fucked up shit that happens to that organization.
I know, like, and the way things are going. The way things are going now with the team, like they said they're gonna take on part of oh my god, the quarterback. Oh my god, what's his name?
Watson.
Not Watson, the other one.
Mayfield.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield. They're going to take on part of his salary to trade him, to help facilitate a trade. They're preparing for Watson to be suspended for a year. So by default, Josh Dobbs can end up being the starting quarterback of the Cleveland Browns.
You know what? That would be the most amazing thing ever.
The most Cleveland thing ever. That'd be great. I'd die so hard.
Yeah, that would be the ultimate thing for the Pittsburgh Steelers fan. The thing is, you're never really afraid of the Browns. It's always just a laughing matter. You just want this stuff to happen because it's fucking hilarious,
Yeah. Like, oh, It'd be funny that Dobbs is the starting quarterback and he against the Steelers and he gets the W. That would be like perfect. That's like the perfect Cleveland Brown Steeler rivalry storyline. It's Josh Dobbs upsets his former team. I'm sorry, but you know what would happen. It always happens that way.
That they would beat us both times. It would be what it needs to be, just enough to get them into the playoffs and us not in the playoffs.
Yeah, we would end up like splitting between Cincy, upsetting Baltimore twice, but lose to the Browns twice, and that's enough. I kind of want to see that to happen because that would be so funny. I'd hate to see it, but it would be funny to see.
Before we go on, we got some emails, Mike. First email is from Razor. I spent a lot of time listening to the Two Dumb Yinzers podcast this weekend. My question is, why did Yins veer away from the heavy sexual content that Yins were doing earlier in season 2? Mike, you want to take it?
I'm enough sex appeal for everyone, but no, it just kind of happened that way. It just I feel like it just organically the show evolved.
You know what? That's true. The show evolved, and also now what we're doing as far as with the show being on video, the show took a little bit of a different turn. If you want to say, we're, I think trying to and not stay on track with what is what's the word I'm
like normal industry standards or something like that.
Yes.
Like the norm,
so what we're doing basically is we're trying to pretend to be semi-normal so the right people could see us being semi-normal. But if you like the sexual content and everything else that we do, and and a lot of people do, I mean, I hear this all the time, it'll be back. Like I said, right now we're just kind of we're kind of going through the motions with a few things, and we kind of need to keep our noses clean. However, it's for no other reason than that. I can't wait to talk about vaginas and boobies as much as the next guy, and we will.
Oh yeah.
But like Mike said, it is something that kind of organically took place by the way that the show is going. So again, keep your eyes open. We will be doing it again. This just happens to be where we're at this particular time. And
because like Ryan said, who doesn't like talking about boobs and stuff?
It's
fun.
Absolutely.
And we'll get Ryan. We'll get Ryan talking about buttholes again. Watch him squirm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Eduardo. I listen to your show every day, and I'm wondering when you will start doing interviews again. Well, Eduardo, tomorrow we have, like we mentioned earlier in the show, we have a guest coming in who is making a lot of headway in the TikTok world and is doing amazing things, making amazing numbers. So we have an interview tomorrow, and then we also have a couple things in the work.
Yes,
I have somebody I'm talking to for the end of the week. Hopefully, we can get that person on. And then a couple of things are in work for next week and maybe a couple of weeks going forward. So we do the interviews again, kind of where we went with the last question is it kind of organically happened that way.
Yeah,
we're doing things like we are for a reason to just again almost kind of keep that mainstream feel, to pretend that we're normal, to kind of keep people, like I said, that we need to see us on certain places to think that we're normal. So that answers that. We will. The interviews will be back. They'll be back real soon. Tune in tomorrow. I think you'll really like tomorrow. This one's for Mike from Karen. What's Mike's deal? He's always half asleep during the show, and on Friday he was late. In my day, those were both unacceptable actions. What do you got to say to Karen, Mike?
Well, Karen, first of all, fuck you. That's all I gotta say. You take your Karen ass haircut, shine that some bitch up real nice, stick it straight up your Rudy Poo candy ass. And I think Ryan had Karen write that one in on purpose because he just didn't want to say it to me. No,
I would not.
Well, half asleep because my day's over at this point. I wake up at midnight every day, go to work, come back, Gotta
The
put
one
all,
thing I take from this is Karen's a terrible human being.
Karen's a see you next Tuesday type of person, and
She is a see you next Tuesday.
Razor and Eduardo are salt of the earth type people. You know, they had nice questions. They were respectful, and then Karen's just rude. Why am I not allowed to be tired, Karen? Huh? Huh? And it's always
Finally,
the Karens. It's always the Karens.
Finally, the last listener email from the weekend. Elfie, what is the pettiest reason you guys wouldn't date someone? What is the pettiest reason you guys wouldn't date someone?
Ooh.
I once broke up with a girl because she wanted me to go fishing with her. Now everything was good. I liked her. However, when fishing season opens in the spring, I think like May or April, something like that, she wanted me to go and sleep out in the woods and fish, and it's just not my thing. So I broke up with her. And you know what? She bought me a fishing rod prior to, and I kept it.
That's dirty.
But you know what I mean? It isn't like I enjoyed it. If it was something that I kept and enjoyed, it'd be a different story. The thing just sat around for 5 years till I threw it out.
A petty reason for God, I would have to really not maybe like dragging your teeth across your silverware while you eat. That clink and drag. I could like love you more than myself, more than life itself. If you do that, you're done. You're out. That's just that sound. I can handle nails on chalkboard, teeth on silverware. Nope, done. You can chew with your mouth open. I'll be like, whatever. I'll deal with that. But teeth on the nope, you're done. You're out.
That's as good as answer as any, Mike.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me like that, but I could definitely see how that could drive someone insane.
I have this thing like with sounds. My hearing is so good. Different like pitches like that just makes I'm about to throw up just thinking about it. I'm getting a headache from it, man. I hate that sound. So next show, I have a feeling you're gonna find that sound on your soundboard and just play it nonstop.
Well, I wasn't until I just had this brilliant idea about 2 seconds ago. So that is it. That is it for the emails for the weekend. We want to thank everybody so much for writing into us. Greatly appreciate it. We hope we answered all your questions. Mike, let's do some regular news that we do. Let's do a little bit of that. And you know what? We're only gonna do this for a few minutes because it's almost time to do the trivia. So,
oh my lord, time did fly by today.
You ain't shitting, man.
All right, shit.
So the CDC. Now, if you have the monkeypox, the CDC recommends you having sex with your clothes on.
Doesn't everyone have sex with their clothes on? You mean I've been doing it wrong this whole time? Holy shit.
Hell no.
Get the bed sheet, cut a hole in it, pretend you're Amish. Well, you have the monkeypox. Do a little role playing, people. Come on now. Get creative here.
Yeah.
If you need to get your freak on while you have open bodily sores, I don't think you're.
Yeah, right. Maybe you should be worrying about something else.
Yeah, maybe you should just crank one out by yourself and then wait for that wound to heal before you start going to Pound Town again. You
know what I'm going to do? I think for let me look back here. I don't remember who it was for Razor. I think what I'm going to do is go through the sex related stories that I have here to make Razor happy.
All right. Hey, I'm all Razor needs to be happy. Is his last name Ramon?
I don't know. It didn't say.
Amen.
Huh?
I was trying to do my Razor Ramon impersonation and it did not work out.
That was terrible.
That was god awful.
Let's see. Oh, hell no. All right. How about this? A kiss between two female characters reportedly prompted as many as 14 countries to ban the Disney Pixar film Lightyear.
How sensitive are these people?
You know, just don't fucking go watch it.
Right? Like,
why do these Karens, why do these people who are major pain in the asses
right?
make the calls for everybody else? You know what? You don't want to see it, but guess what? Somebody else might. So go fuck yourself.
Yeah, who cares? Who cares? Oh, two cartoon characters of the same sex kissed. Bugs Bunny was kissing Elmer Fudd all the time, dressed in drag.
Yeah.
And you all laughed at that shit.
Exactly.
Uh-huh. 14 countries banning it. Oh, I love it. People crack me up.
I like to get a list of those countries.
Right? I guarantee you none of them will be a surprise to you either.
Yeah, right. Another one. Mysterious object found within a catfish. All right, let me put it this way. 2 fishermen in Indiana, they was out fishing. They caught this catfish. They reeled it in. Whatever you do with fish, obviously. I'm not a fisherman. We just
do. Yeah, we know that.
And when they got this fish, there was a large object inside the fish, and it ended up being a sex toy.
Don't go throwing your sex toys in the body of water. Catfish are going to eat it. Apparently, that's what I got from this story.
The thing is, or I like how anything, man. They're the bottom feeders, you know.
You know it. The catfish is going. I ate it. I fell, and I sat down, and it accidentally went up my ass.
Frank, and all the other catfish are like, yeah, that's how every story starts.
First of all, Frank, we don't sit down, buddy. What do you? Frank, it's 2022, yeah. Man. Do what you want to do, man. Do what you want to do. We're not going to judge you, but we're going to laugh at you.
Yes.
But I guarantee you, one of those 2 fishermen was like, huh, what if I take that home?
Could you imagine being with your kid, teaching him how to fish? Dad, why is this fish vibrating and buzzing, Dad?
Why does this fish look like it's smiling? I think I saw one of those in Mommy's room.
Yeah. I think that's the only sex related story I had. The only ones I have left, but I got a couple other things we could talk about, Mike. Oh wait, this one here is an interesting one.
All right.
33-year-old woman has been pregnant for nearly 17 years. First in 2004, when she was 16, was the first time she got pregnant. And she's had a kid just about every year since. This lady has been pregnant her whole life.
Ma'am, it's a vagina, not a clown car. Slow down. Slow your roll. Congrats on the sex. You're showing us all up.
Maybe the catfish ate her toy, and that's why she's having so much sex.
That could be it, you know. It's wow. What? How? Ow. Why would you put that through your body through that every year? That's insane.
It's psychologically too. I mean, the whole thing is a fucking
it's crazy. Like,
yeah.
God.
Yeah. Imagine her poor husband that got to go through the mood swings and the
right
chemistry change in her body, and the estrogen and the hormones, and that poor motherfucker, man.
Either that or he has it figured out now at this point. You'd figure after that many kids, he's just riding the wave. He knows what's coming.
Right.
Maybe he's a secret masochist and just loves the punishment.
He knows something more than I do. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be on the other end of that for nothing.
No, I have one kid, and that's more than enough.
Yeah.
I'm duh. One every year. Jesus.
United Kingdom man addicted to Pepsi says he drank 30 cans a day for 20 years.
Ow.
30 cans a day for 20 years. And it came out to the grand total of 219,000 cans of Pepsi.
That's a lot, man. How many kidney stones did he get? Jesus Christ.
And I'm a pop guy. I drink a lot of pop myself. And this just, it blows my mind. That number is, damn near 250,000 cans of pop. I mean,
that's a lot. I used to drink like a lot of pop, but now I've cut back. But oh man, I have like, if I have like 2 a day that aren't mixed with alcohol, that's my caveat. Not mixed with alcohol, and I felt like I've had a lot of pop.
Right.
If I have like 2 a day, oh, imagine like a case a day.
That's like, 30 cans. That's even more than like, I mean, do you even get that many in a case? I know you get like a big 24 cubes.
20, yeah, they don't even make the pops in a 30 pack.
And I'm going to guess, I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm not just saying anything by this, but you'd have to think that this person probably had some kind of food assistance, because think of the money. You figure if it's 219,000 cans of pop,
yeah,
it let's call it, $1 a can, because at one point they were 50 cents. Now they're like overdone. So let's just call it $1 a can. You're spending some serious money just on pop alone.
Because you'd have to wait, like, when they have those deals for like 3 for 13, 3 for 11, 3 for 10 on the 12 packs, there's 30 a day. Oh my God, you just buy 3 of those. Jesus Christ. This dude's spending at least, anywhere between 10 to 13 bucks a day on pop.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, I was going to do my trusty math skills, but my son stole my phone. So, wow. Oh, wait. Oh, you figure 10 bucks a day, 365 days a year. It's what? $3,000 over $3,600 a year in pop.
30. Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You have to, unless you're just, that's what you're spending all your money on, which is possible. I mean, if that's his thing.
Could be. Yeah. If,
pop,
that's
whatever,
insane. That's insane.
A lot.
I can't do that.
And
I can spend that money on porn. What?
Let's see. All right, here's one for you. Says, I know that you just love Elvis Presley.
Oh, yeah.
Elvis, the film that's being released in cinemas this week, was originally supposed to be 4 hours long. There's nothing that I want to know about Elvis Presley that would justify me sitting there for 4 hours.
No.
A movie about Elvis Presley.
No. There's not many movies I'd sit through like nearly 4 hours worth. Hour and 45-minute tops for a movie anymore. Just get me in, get me out. I'm done.
And that's the thing. That's the way people are nowadays. The attention span just isn't there to sit there and watch a 2-hour movie, let alone a 4-hour movie. Everything that people has now is at the tip of their fingertips, and they want it now. They want it now. They want it now. And to sit there and watch a 4-hour movie, I think would be way out of norm for most people, in society these days.
Well, which is kind of funny though, because I'm sitting here complaining about a 4-hour movie, but I'll sit there and binge watch like 8 hours of a series in one day.
Yeah, right.
And, they'll come out on Netflix, have like their 10 episodes, hour each, and I'll sit there all day and watch it. But you make me watch a 3-hour movie, I'm complaining like a little baby.
I know.
But Elvis Presley, I have no. I've heard it's getting like bad reviews. Even like Tom Hanks is getting bad reviews in this.
Really?
Yeah, and it's Tom Hanks.
Yeah, right. Healthy Coke. A cola.
Oh, okay. I thought we were doing a little Columbia nose candy.
So Healthy Coke is taking over TikTok, apparently. I started reading the article until they went on to say that there's balsamic vinegar in this healthy pop, and I couldn't take it anymore. So I hurried up. I got the hell out of that article as fast as I can.
Yes.
So Healthy Coke, or you be jumping on board over this new TikTok sensation?
Hey, what's the difference between Healthy Coke and Coke Zero? Because Coke Zero has no sugar. No calories.
Sounded to me like it was a damn salad in a can with fucking
It's
balsamic
balsamic vinegar. Yeah.
vinegar.
Like I'll try one. Just you have to try it before you knock it. But I'm holding out. I'm not holding out hope that I'll like it.
Like is this a fucking pop or is this a douche?
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if someone tries to use it as a douche or an enema.
Yeah.
Because hey, do what you want. Stick with whatever you want up your orifices. I do not care.
Absolutely.
But I'll laugh at you.
I am all for sticking whatever you want up your orifices. That's whatever kind of lives that is, that matters.
Yes. Make sure you have a flared base. You don't want to get it stuck up there. Be in the your X-ray end up all over the internet.
Let me see if I can't pull this clip up that I was trying to before. If I can't, then I'm just gonna drop it for the day and then we'll go right into the game.
All right.
So what I'm trying to pull up is Casey winning the tattoo last season on the show. He's too good.
And she pronounced the name correctly.
We should start getting slow.
Brittany, are you up next?
Although I do have to say I was on advanced test.
Yeah, these are good. All right. It is intense. You can feel it building. Can you hear it?
Cut it with a knife.
Cut it with a knife. And she needs how many more to win at all?
She's at 9 of 9.
So she needs 3 more to win. Okay. Hey, I'm not trying to search for the hardest.
Come on, we're friends here, buddy.
Yeah, we were.
It's our first prize.
That is our first prize. Doesn't know this. This is not for the show. She has no clue.
I'm like walking through with her.
Go into Allie's head right now. It's that little monkey with the cymbals going clang, 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 clang.
Forgot about that line.
The 2 months. All right. I think this is the winning question. Say fall. You say that February is the only day. The only month that we're in a leap year that has the extra day. And that is your final answer.
It is.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Don't want to think about it.
I think I thought about it.
You don't need to call anybody. You don't need to. You are sure that you're going full.
I say if you get it, we call your lifeline for fun if they get it. To do that. But I think I'm still going with fall.
I say we just call them Frank.
Yeah.
So we got falls. Falls, you were locked in with falls.
Yeah.
The anticipation is killing me.
Is Mike getting to see this tattoo? Is anybody getting this tattoo?
Well, here's the here's the catch. If you win, it's got to be a tattoo of Mike's face. So
I forgot about that.
No one needs to have their tattoo or have my face tattooed on them anywhere.
That's pretty serious now. So your final answer was false.
My final answer is false.
There's only 1 month a year. Feature that has the extra day.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Yeah.
We have a winner.
Star Wars tattoo.
So there you have it, people. I promised you.
I
I promised you. I would get you the clip.
Absolutely.
We were.
It's our first prize.
That is our first prize. We got to give
And
away.
that
was the clip from last year, from season 2, from season 1. Mike, I'm sorry, the second episode we ever did. And as you can hear, that was Casey, the guest that's going to be in tomorrow, talking about her TikTok success. That was her winning last season on our first season. She won a tattoo. I am so excited to have her in, Mike.
Yeah, me too. That whole interview, like if you go back and listen to it, find it out. It's on Spotify. Go check it out. You're gonna laugh your ass off, and I think it's also on our YouTube channel as well. So
yes, it is.
Go check that out.
All them classic episodes from season 1.
Yes.
Get a chance, go back and check them out. I did. We posted yesterday on Facebook, reminding people there were many notable interviews. Go back and watch from season 2. And then there was also dozens of interviews with up and comers, local celebrities, everything like that. Get on, check it out on Spotify. You know what, Mike? With all the extras we did, the music shows, things like that, it's well over 100. It's 100 plus on Spotify. Go check it out. You're not going to run out of content anytime soon, believe me. All right, Mike. So now we're down to the last couple minutes of the show. You ready? Do you want to do a quick trivia?
Yeah, let's do this.
This one's going to get you back to 500 if you win. You have 5 wins, 6 losses so far in June. If you win this, you'll be 6-6. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. I'm not. Hold on.
Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah. See, Karen, this is the kind of emails you should be sending in. Why is Ryan never ready?
This
Picking
parent
on
loves
poor.
the cat.
Oh, I see how it is. You go sleep with the female listeners, so they write emails about me, not you. I see how it is.
All right, here we go. Mike, here we go. For 500, baby. You've been working yourself back up to this for weeks now. You ready?
I'm ready.
I think you're going to do well. I
God.
say that every day.
You do.
Most of the times you don't do well. So.
Oh, yeah, I'm way off.
All right, here we go. Which Penguins goaltender had the longest winning streak to start his career?
Oh, that's easy.
And
I remember this. I watched him his first game and his first win, and then that last win I think was win 16, and then when he lost that next game, it was heartbreaking. That's another example of just because you get hot early in your career, run this off, you're not going to have a long, successful career. But he was all right. I liked him. He was a good goalie.
All right. So, when I first read this, a name popped into my head. And after we're done, I'm going to tell you the name.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to tell me why, because I'm not quite sure why this name popped into my head. But let me go ahead and read the answer again. Which Penguins goaltender had the longest winning streak to start his career? And your answer is?
John Sebastian Aubin.
John Sebastian Aubin. And your final answer is?
J.S. Aubin. Nope, that is erroneous. That is nope.
The answer, Mike, is Patrick Lalime.
Oh God, it was the other one.
Yes.
Oh.
But the one that popped into my head at first was Moose Hedberg. And that was my pick, and I got it wrong because it was Lalime. Moose Hedberg.
Moose Hedberg, he came up for at the end of the year and for the playoff run and stuff. Moose did, yeah.
But he did really well, though, didn't he?
Yeah, he did really well. Yeah, I totally forgot. Why did I think John Sebastian Aubin?
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't a bad pick. I mean, it wasn't the right pick. It wasn't a bad pick.
He was the first name that popped in my head, and I didn't even think. Lalime. Oh. I was so confident, too, in my answer. That's the best part.
I really thought that you were going to get it, man. I really thought that we were here on June 20th, 2022.
The bad part is I remember him. I remember that whole run, too, and I just had the wrong goalie in mind.
Yeah.
I like my reality better.
That's because your answer would have been right in your reality.
I know.
But hey, we are working overtime now, so we're gonna get splitting out of here before they have to pay us overtime. But we want to thank everybody. Hey, great stuff. We have a lot of great stuff coming up, guys.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I want to do, Mike? Go ahead and tell them about the email or the website. I'm sorry.
Website DUMYinzers.com. Link to the Spotify is there. Anchor, Stitch, YouTube. The link's there too. And like Ryan said, our email's there too to send us questions in. You can send questions in, anyone but Karen. Karen's not allowed anymore.
That sounds like discrimination to me, man.
Well, she was rude to me. I'm allowed to be tired.
Check everything out.
Yes,
we have
do.
100 plus things to watch on Spotify, on YouTube. We have a lot. I mean, it's getting there. We're still building and trying to get everything over there the way that it needs to be. But there's just so much content out there. You're not going to run out anytime soon. Listen to us on Spotify. Watch on YouTube. We have a lot of things coming up. We have amazing interviews. Just a lot of great stuff. You're going to want to keep tuning in. just because it's June, just because the summer's hot, everyone's starting to get a little sluggish. That don't mean nothing because the two dumb yinzers, we kick it into extra high gear when it gets hot. I'm just playing. We don't really do that, but
God no.
we do.
I
We have a
hibernate.
lot of good stuff coming for you. You're not going to want to miss. Mike, you have anything before we take off?
No, just thank you for everyone tuning in. I love seeing the numbers every day with how many people come in and tune in. I like it. Like you guys.
Same. I'm going to go and cash out my extra 5 minutes of OT today. Maybe.
Oh, right.
Go get some gas. Get a little bit of gas in the car with the OT money, right?
There we go. You know,
Well, we do want to thank you and everybody for the two dumb
Yes.
yinzers. As always, he's Mike. I'm Ryan. Have a great day. We'll